to my kitchen section, my healthy cooking part. I am Adrienne, thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be making a couple of recipes, actually 3. We're going to be making hummus, egg scramble, and turkey salad. And I am actually going to pretty much make them all at one time to show you how to cook efficiently. And I'm pretty sure all of this is actually under 50 bucks. Of course I didn't bring my receipt, but that's okay. So my first one I'm going to make is hummus. Coconut oil, I buy them in big ones because I use it a lot. It's very good for your health. I have garbanzo beans. They are also called chickpeas. Oh, crackers. Oh man. I'm sorry, I forgot I opened it. It's not too bad of a mess. Okay. So anyways, I went to the store and bought all 3. I just went to the store and bought all 3 of these. These are organic ones. The only things that are in here: water, organic garbanzo beans, and salt, sea salt. This one is the cheaper version, which, like I said, if you can't get something more expensive, get what you can. This has chickpeas, salt, water, calcium chlorhydrate, which is a fermenting agent. It's not really good for you. Disodium EDTA, and that is added to promote color retention. So, although this is healthier than fast food, this is actually the healthiest, the dry kind. All you gotta do is, I soak these overnight, put them in a pan, with some water, soak them overnight. Rinse. Make sure you rinse them off really good because there can be rocks and stuff like that in with any type of bean. So I soak these overnight. I'll clean them off, soak them, and then I will cook them. All of these instructions are on the back. This is pretty cool because you can seal the back up. So that's my gist on that. So my recipe today is, instead of using olive oil, I use coconut oil as much as I can. Not that olive oil is horrible, but coconut oil is much, much better. Tahini, which is sesame seed, like a sesame seed paste. This is a red bell pepper hummus. These are red bell peppers. I actually also roast my own red bell peppers. I'll buy fresh ones and roast those. I put them on, let me see, I haven't had back my recipe. How to roast red bell peppers. Want to put them on 400 degrees, 45 minutes. Make sure you wash all your fruits and vegetables before you do anything, before you even cut into them. Because you don't know who's touched them, what it's been in, and just please wash your stuff. I don't want you getting sick. So you roast them, they'll start getting kind of sometimes they'll get like a brownish color, and then you take them out of the oven, and then as soon as you take them out, as soon as you can, I usually use a container with top on it, pop them in there, put the top on because you need to let them sweat, and then once they cool down, the skin will peel right off. But just for convenience, I told you I would show you stuff that would be quick and easy. These are also organic, so you can use those too. I have a lemon, which we're going to use lemon juice. I'm going to squeeze it, use lemon juice, salt, garlic. Actually the recipe the original recipe doesn't have cilantro, but I'm going to add some today.
Is that iodine salt or sea salt?
Oh, this is Himalayan
Okay.
salt. This is like the best kind of salt that you can get is Himalayan. It's in the pink kind.
Okay.
Oh, and I've got ground cayenne pepper and some cumin. That is all that is actually in this recipe. I have celery to eat later. So this other one, these are going to be our egg scrambles. We're going to put these in the oven. You can either make a larger batch or a smaller batch. I have coconut milk. We're only going to use a little bit of this. Egg beaters, normally I use eggs, but I just for the convenience, and I just felt like using some. Plus I got it on sale, so I'm happy about that. Garlic. I feel like I'm missing some recipes. No, I'm not. And spinach. And then my muffin tins. Oh, and coconut oil too. And then for my turkey, ground turkey, I've got some salsa here, avocado. That goes on last, and then your greens that it goes on. I actually usually goes on spinach, and I actually have bought on sale again some deep green blends, and that's got some baby spinach. Let's see, baby kale, chard, and spinach, which are all healthy for you. And this is again also organic. I have a pound of ground turkey. And then some seasoning, which there is a list on this recipe. I have a list to make this seasoning up, but because I make it so often, I just took an empty container of seasoning and just threw it all in here. I should label it, but I know what it is, so why do I need to label it? So we're gonna get started. You're gonna need a food processor. This is my handy dandy food processor again. I got it on sale. Sorry, I like my sales. I don't get to buy stuff very often. Okay, so red bell pepper. Oh, and this has, no it doesn't. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna start with coconut oil. We're going to do 2 tablespoons. Because it needs to be in a liquid state, I'm actually gonna put this on the stove and melt it down some. What's ready for this one? That one, it is half a teaspoon, so like 3 tablespoons. Alright, tablespoons or teaspoons? Teaspoon. Tablespoons. Yeah, I was right. Okay, that's about right. Woohoo, we're cooking with gas. I'm going to put that in one of the lowest temperatures just because it'll melt really quick. Another thing when it comes to coconut oil, when it starts hitting 76 degrees, it starts melting. It's okay. It's okay. It's not going to ruin it. It's not going to go rancid, nothing. It's fine. That's just what coconut oil does. So when it gets warmer, it'll be good. I have Mr. Kevin and his son with me. Ian, right?
Ethan.
Ethan. I'm sorry, Ethan. I should know this by now. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
Okay, he probably gets called Ian all the time. Anyways. Okay, so I've got that. I'm going to start with my beans. So, 2 cups, which is a 15-ounce can. So, 15 ounces. 8 ounces and 1 cup, so that's about good, 15 ounces. I drain it and rinse it off. to electric. So, but I love working on gas. I do. I love working on gas stoves. I grew up on gas stoves. But that smell is not normal. Okay, I'm gonna chop my lemon. I have washed everything already. This I bought. This is actually a lime squeezer. It has up to 2 tablespoons. But I do use it for my lemons. I could get a lemon one, but I just haven't because this works fine. Okay, so I've got a half a lemon, which is 2 tablespoons. Pop that in there. Let's see. Quarter cup. A quarter cup. How many tablespoons is in a quarter cup? I just did that wrong. I'm in a hurry. Let me slow down. Quarter cup. Quarter cup would be, no, that's right, 2 ounces.
I think it's 4. If not, we got cups in the bottom drawer there.
Well, if there's 8 ounces in 1 cup, and that's a quarter of a cup, that'd be 2 ounces.
2 ounces.
Yeah, so that's right. 2 ounces. See? I can do my math. This one asks me to do it all the time. Okay, quarter cup of lemon juice, quarter cup of tahini. This I buy in the bigger ones. Like I said, I make hummus all the time. So, shake it up. This will separate. And usually at home, I pop it upside down so all the oil will come up. So when you get ready to use it, it won't be like this dry paste. The oil will be incorporated in it. And like you saw me, I just went through and I just went through and made it more liquefied. Sometimes it's more solid than this. Oh, see, now my coconut oil's done. I'm good. I'm so used to putting everything away while I cook. This is odd for me. Garlic. Garlic cloves. Garlic cloves. Smash them. You'll get the peel coming right off. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just cut the little end off. And yes, he has a garbage disposal, so I like that. My mom and dad have one at home. I like. Although I forget to use it. Because I didn't grow up with one. I'm gonna have to buy you paper towels. Seriously. Okay. Our coconut oil is liquidated. Oh, it's nice and hot too. And we have it up for our other recipe. Okay, let's see. Add. Oil, cumin. I usually open the top right up. This one doesn't have one thing that you can, you know how you can slip it in there? It doesn't have that. Oh, half a teaspoon.
What are some of the health benefits of like garlic and cumin? I've heard garlic, I believe, is for high blood pressure.
It can. You know, one of these days I'm going to have Ronnie, my really dear friend, on here, and she could tell you everything. And my website, does it have the information on there?
It does.
I think it does, yes. So yeah, go on there and check it out. You know, like it's very deep in my head of what is healthy for me and what isn't, and I've got so much in my brain that I actually forget about it. Seriously, I do. I'm like, I know it's healthy for me, so why is it healthy? And then I have to like really think. Okay, so I don't need that one. I need a pinch. These are so cool. I love these things. Here's a pinch. If you never knew that you could get them in a smidge, a dash, and a pinch, you can. That's so cool. I fell in love with these when I bought them. Like, oh, those are so cool. I have a thing for kitchen gadgets. I do. I love kitchen gadgets. Okay. Salt. Teaspoon. I'm going to actually do, this is between a half and a teaspoon, so I'm going to do like quarters. This is one of the first times I've made just a single batch. I always make a double batch because I just love hummus. And if you like hummus at the store, let me tell you, it's nothing compared to the fresh. It is so much better when it's fresh. And then I'm going to take some cilantro, which I have already cleaned, and throw some in there too. Now because of the red bell peppers, you'll get, I'm going to cut some of the stem off, which I'm sure Ronnie will be like, no, don't cut the stems. You will love her when she's on my show. She's awesome, isn't she, Jeff?
You mean Kevin?
Or Kevin. I don't know why. That's her husband's name.
Yes, Renee's a phenomenal person for sure.
Ronnie's husband's name is Jeff. Okay, so I've got everything in there, except for my red bell peppers. Like I said, I usually roast my own, and I do at least one. Let's see. This will turn an orange color because of the red bell peppers. Usually you'll get this, what color would you call this? Sandy taupe color,
dark
brownish
beige
color?
maybe.
Yeah, beigeish color. The color of the garbanzo beans. But it'll turn a reddish color because of these. And if need be, if it's not, this should be good. Okay, put about a half a can in there. Okay, here we go. Here comes loudness. I can figure out how my food processor works. It's not on right. Something wrong. There we go. I had a different one, and I have to get used to this one. Okay, I'm putting it on high. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, sorry, I don't have anything fancy. You want to get your cilantro where there's not really chunky. This is, oops, cook. Okay. So this is pretty nice and smooth. If you think that it's too thick, add some water to it. You can either use, like for me, when I make them from the dry state, I'll use some of the water from the beans, which will boost some of the flavor. Or if I still have, which isn't very often, because when you roast red peppers, you get a lot of seeds that come out, and it's hard to, unless you wanted to separate the seeds and the juice, you could, but I don't do that. You could use the juice from the red bell peppers, or use juice from the garbanzo beans, or just water. Okay, that's a quick thing that we made. Would you like some? And everything that I just put in here, this hummus, this is Slenderized approved.
Cool.
This, everything on here is on our food list. So there's nothing in here. Now you want to be careful because of it's got a lot of protein. So you want to have your proteins and your fruits and vegetables all in moderation. But I absolutely love hummus. Would you like some? Oh, see, Kevin's already got his.
I already came over and stole some.
I know.
Smells wonderful. Now normally I don't double dip, I'm double dipping. Double dipping.
See, Kevin, it's not double dipping if you flip it over.
I don't know if I already bit off the other end.
Oh, that's my rule of double dipping. Although probably shouldn't it be my rule?
No,
Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I don't do that in public.
this would be really good for like a evening snack.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And you know what? You can use it as a condiment for, instead of mayonnaise or mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Mustard is healthy for you. Of course, better than mayonnaise or ketchup. But like, I'll make a, like a wrap, like a lettuce wrap or something like that, and I'll use that. I use hummus instead. So it's very, I think hummus, besides eating it by itself, and let me tell you, I love hummus so much, I could just eat it by the spoonfuls. It's horrible. I love it. But anyways, it's versatile because you can eat it, with fruits and vegetables, carrot, celery, any kind of vegetable you want to eat it with. So if you're going to a party, that took what? Maybe 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, the food processor took the longest. So in 10 minutes, you can have something you can take to a party. And while that's running, you can be cleaning your vegetables off and putting it on a plate. So very quick, very easy. Again, like I said, you can use it as a condiment too. Again, everything here is Slenderized approved. There's nothing in here that is not okay to eat. Okay, so for our next thing we're gonna make, that one goes there, is gonna be, I'm gonna try to do both of these at the same time. It's not gonna be very hard. There's actually a lot of people, when I started using this, I'm like, that's not healthy, but it is. It's eggs in a container. I mean, hello. There's coloring in it, but it's keratin, and keratin is okay for you. It's not unhealthy. So I didn't want to sit here and crack a bunch of eggs and have the possibility of, I don't know, I need a bowl. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. Never mind. Because I actually put them right into the tins. Oven. I need it at 250 degrees. Okay. Where's my garbage? Oh, I didn't get one. Okay. So actually what I'm going to do is grease my 10 pans first. And again, I'm going to use some coconut oil. Kevin, seriously, I will bring some paper towels to you.
Now, do they have the cooking oil in a spray?
Actually, they do.
Okay.
I found some at Meijer's.
Okay.
They do. It's not cheap. But yeah, they have it in a cooking spray. Yeah.
Okay.
I just found it the other day. I just want to grab something and grab a little bit. I haven't used the little paper thing, so I don't know how that is, how it works, you know, those little paper cups with these. And that, what, I put a tablespoon in, and that should actually do all of them. These are a little bit bigger than what I use at home, but I'll do, they say you can do, now individually when you make these, it's 3 eggs. If you wanted to just get up in the morning and make it every morning, it's 3 eggs. Oh, I should have wrote my math down. I'm gonna have to do my math because I'm like tripling it. This is my secret. What I do is I actually add all of the ingredients in first. Like I set them in here instead of in a bowl and then adding eggs. So, da-di-da-di-da. Just want to grease these really good. Those are too greased. So what I found out last time I made these, last week, eggs will poof up. So don't fill them up all the way. I was like, oh wow. So, just a little note, when you're cooking with coconut oil, you want to use a medium heat. Like most oils that you cook with, you don't want to put any type of heat on a hot. You don't want to put any heat on a hot, really on a high heat at all. That's not good for it. And you actually, some of the cooking oils that we make, that are made that we use, actually should not be used for cooking. It should be used for cold. Okay, my eggs. I have onions. So I'm going to grab my onions that I've already chopped up. Now the other day, I just put them in the bottom. Make sure I have a little bit in each. The other day I had turkey bacon. Put turkey bacon on the bottom. It was good. But I forgot it today. smell like garlic and onions in here today. Comes with like, oh yummy yummy, there's food. You have garlic press. Just squeeze it in here. If you can. Sometimes I find it not as helpful as I would like it to be sometimes. See, that wasn't like. Okay, we're ditching that plan. I'm not wasting my time with that. And nothing's coming out. So, we're gonna chop our garlic. And garlic is sticky. And it makes your hands smell oh so beautifully lovely.
Garlic also keeps vampires away.
They do, if you have a fear of them.
Doesn't taste so good for us.
Hey, it can keep men away too, you know, if you eat it. Or women, for that fact. Oh, baby, I love you. What did you eat today? No, garlic is very, oh man, I'm telling you what, I should have looked it up because garlic, they have garlic oil, like as an essential oil you can use too. They have them like in a form like, you would take kind of like a vitamin type of thing. So, you know the saying, messy cook makes a good cook?
That's right.
That would be me. And my mom was like, you make it such a mess in my kitchen. I'm like, but Mom, I clean the kitchen when I'm done. Actually, I clean while I cook, so I'm not putting things away. This is not normal for me, because I'm always putting stuff away, like I said before. You can probably do this a little easier and actually put it all in one bowl. But I like everything having like its own ratio, you know? Garlic in here, garlic in there. Garlic in that one, but that's okay. Wash my hands because I always gotta use my hands and stuff. Okay, so I have coconut oil, garlic, onions. I do need a bowl because I need to put coconut oil in, which I forgot about last time. There we go, I can mix these up with.
Right in the top cupboard.
Right here?
Yep.
Next one over.
This one?
Yep.
Yes.
Ooh! Okay, so let's read the instructions on the eggs. What did I do at the top of my? I hope I didn't throw it away. Oh, here it is. I don't want this to spill. This is stickier. Okay, so it'll tell you on here. Oh, look, right here. 1 cup for large eggs. We need 369. Wait, if it's tripling yet. I think this is for a triple. No, it's 12. So 4 times. These two recipes are actually on our RX Kitchen website.
Okay.
RX Kitchen, Sunrise. No, that's not what it's on. It's on one of our other one of our other ones, but it's there. Guess what? So, how many is 1 cup is 4 large eggs, and these. So 3 cups of egg beaters. 1, 2. So Kevin, ask me how much weight I've lost.
You know, I was thinking about that, and I gotta tell you, I can see it in your face.
Oh, thank you. That's the first place I start losing it.
Is it? What?
It
How
is.
much? How much have you released?
I lost 8 pounds in 1 week.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
1 week. Do you believe that? 1 week. Who loses 8 pounds in 1 week?
Adrienne does.
I do, with our stuff. So it's worth trying. Okay, and how many tablespoons do I use? 90, wrong one. 2 tablespoons, 2, 4, 6. 6 tablespoons is like 8. Quarter? 8 cup. Something like that. Oh, this is my teaspoons.
Who's doing the measuring cup back down the fridge?
Tablespoons. Do you have a whisk?
You know, I don't think I do.
Okay, I'll just stir it. Guess what?
We need a bigger bowl.
No, I just lost count. That's 6, okay. I think that's right, isn't it? Are you kidding me? 2 tablespoons times 4 is 8.
8.
I was thinking 16 for some reason. I'm like, what? Okay, that's good. We can add some a little bit later. I need to stir that up. Oh no, Kevin. This is not my favorite kind of brand for coconut milk or almond milk because it's got, oh, let's just say it's not as healthy for you. Come to find out. But sometimes it's better than nothing. I know if I pour this, it's going to go all over. Yep, see, there we go. But it has corners, so that helps. And make it not too full. They're gonna be nice and poofy. There we go. Oh, crackers. Look at that. I know not have enough. That's okay. Because we're going to improvise.
Borrow something from each.
So, I think that's all I need. Oh, salt and pepper. And spinach. Crap! I should have read it first. I read it 10 times when I'm at home. That's okay. We will have enough. I'm gonna keep that. Can you find my word of the day? It's called crap.
It's crap.
Okay. This is spinach. Tear up in pieces. Do you think I don't know if there's gonna be enough. Oh, crackers. Okay. Oh, we're good. We're cooking now. We're cooking with beans.
You were cooking with egg whites.
We are cooking with egg whites.
Oh.
Oh, we'll just improvise. So you know what? Well, I don't know if I'm going to share that. We'll talk about that later. Clean my mess. Okay. I do want to clean these out only because I'm going to put water in them. I don't know if you know this secret or not, but whenever you're cooking with 10s and it's like this where I'm not using all of them, put water in them. So it's not burning your 10. So. Okay. This will work. You don't have to fill them up all the way, but just put some in there. There you go. See, nothing will burn, nothing won't burn your pans. My mom taught me that.
It's a good idea.
It is. It is. And I'm going to stir those because I still have to add. I forgot my pepper.
Right behind you. Nope, right up, right there.
Oh, not there. That's
On the
not
counter.
mine.
On the counter, next to the
that
coffee
counter.
creamer.
Oh, right here. The one that says P. I usually have ground pepper. I don't believe I forgot it. I do believe it. Yeah. I should be measuring it out. Guess what? You're not eating it. Only the 3 of us are right now. Crackers. You know, I gotta tell you a story. I was taking home ec in high school, and I had to make this dessert, and I can't remember. Let's not do the same thing twice. We had this team project, and I had to make this dessert. And you know, I'm not stupid. I know what the difference between sugar and salt are.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody switched out, not knowing. Somebody switched out my sugar for my salt when I turned around. And I got blamed for putting too much salt in it because it was freaking nasty. I'm telling you, it was so gross. And I was so upset. I'm like, seriously, why would somebody do that? But, you know, kids can be very mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, seriously? Is that nice? Because we got graded on it. And then my whole team thought I did it. I'm like, dude, I didn't do that. Okay, we're just going to stir these up. So maybe if you think it's easier to actually put it all together in one thing, yeah, go for it. Usually it works out a little bit better for me. But that's okay. It's just me. I'm not a cooking show. I'm not worried about it. So, got everything in here. Hey, you know what? I'm sure you could add stuff to it too. Like I added turkey bacon to mine, and I added some peppers to it. I'm more for colored peppers than green peppers. I think it's because I used to eat them raw. Like I used to eat them like an apple. And yeah, do you know
Very
your?
good for you.
I know, but I think I overdid it when I was growing up, and so yeah. Ugh. I don't like them now. I don't like them raw. I don't like them cooked. No colored peppers I'll eat, but not green peppers. I don't know why. Well, that is why. I just told you why. Okay, we're gonna pop these in the oven and get started on our turkey salad. And how long are we popping these in for? 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, 10 minutes. Oh, I need a rack changed. Where are your things that I can change it? I should have checked it out first. I'm sorry. Just tell me where the pot holders were. Right up this way. These good pot holders, they won't go through.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll be the first to know.
Okay. I hate pot holders. I use them only because I have to. Not because I want to. Oh, and they're... See, I'm not used to that extra ledge. Remind me it's there when I take them out. This is a burning hazard, you know. I'm so not used to that. Okay.
Shouldn't we set the timer?
Yeah, we should. I gotta get this off the floor. It's bugging me. Just a second. Okay. Now to our turkey. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Pounded turkey. Okay, so learned from my mistake last week when I made this. It says to drain it. Make sure you drain it. Not that turkey has a lot of fat in it, but it has a different taste. So take your turkey, pop it in here. I don't like huge chunks of meat.
So what's the benefit using turkey versus lean, like either pork or hamburger?
We don't want to get on the subject of pork. It's not good for you, and it's just, I know it tastes great and it's cheap, but it's not good for you, and I'm not going there. So, yeah, first of all, it's not kosher. Second of all, it's just not good for you.
Okay.
It has, when you cook it, I mean, I know a lot of people are going to say you cook it at a certain temperature and it kills all the bacteria in it, and no, it doesn't. They've done studies, and yeah, it stays in there, so that's the number one reason I don't eat it. I haven't eaten pork in about 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and we used to have pigs. Now, see, I'll play with the turkey that's already ground up, but you will not find me putting a hand in a turkey. I've never stuffed a turkey. I've never touched the inside of a turkey. It's nasty. See, this is what I need a man for. They can do that. I'm like, oh, honey, I'm not touching inside that turkey. You want stuffing?
So-
You
so
can do it.
You can give him the bird.
That's right. Of course, I don't like my stuffing inside the bird either. So my mom does, but I don't. I do talk much about my mother, don't I? Just because I love my mom. Okay. Spoon. Are these spoons okay to use on that?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, let's see. Have to cook it too first. Okay, medium-high heat. And these two recipes are actually from a chef that we have on our team. So, if she says medium-high heat, that's what she means. Because she's gone through, she's done it. So, and then my lovely friend Renee, that I've known since I was a teen rapper, I'm not telling my age. Oh, ooh, I already did once. I love her. She doesn't look as old as she is. Let me tell you, she's wonderful. They've known me since I was a teenager. Since I was like 13, 14 years old. So, yeah, that's how many years? It's more than 10, I'll just say that.
Not one on the left.
Okay. Yep, the front. Thank you. I love cooking with gas. I do. I do. Although I've already repeated myself. So remember on your turkey. Okay, so we went ahead and we cooked up the turkey meat. We're gonna drain it now. As you can tell, I cleaned up while we had a little bit of time. So, why is turkey better than other meats? Because it's healthier, it has less fat in it. I like beef. I'm a steak girl too. But usually it's fat content, it's healthier. I'm sure there's probably more benefits to it too. Chicken's healthy for you. But when you want to get your meats, you want to make sure they're organic, grass-fed, all that good stuff. But then again, if you're on a budget, you can't afford it, go with what you can get because it's healthier than the other crap. Okay, so I'm going to drain this. Our eggs are done. Look at that. Oh, they're so pretty. See how they poofed up? We'll let these cool before we eat them. Oh, they're so pretty. I love them so much. Okay, so see, that was fairly quick. Let those cool down. If you make 12 of them, you can usually have 3, which I did overdo them a little bit, so it probably would have actually made 12. 3, you can have 3. 3 of those babies, not just 1, 3. As far as I know. Let me read the instructions. Let's see. Yeah, 3 per serving. You can add salsa and avocado with it too. And then for side, you can have some fruit, strawberries. We stay with the fruit that is on our approved food list. So strawberries, blueberries, what do they have on here? That's basically, oh gosh, strawberries, blueberries, yep. I'd have to look at our list. Let's see. What foods? Wrong one. Where's my list? I'm skipping it. No, I'm not. Oh, you know what? I bet you this is the one I took the middle out of. It is. I ripped the middle out of this one so I could have it. So this doesn't help. Yeah, I'll have to bring another one. I forgot I ripped the one out of that so I could keep them with me. They can be found online. Every time you get a package of the drops, you get one of those. So it was easier for me to rip those out. Anyways, we have fruits, vegetables, proteins, fish. There's quite a bit on the Your Food list. There's like 4 pages of those. Two or 4 pages of those? I know 2, I want to say 4 pages.
I think it's 4.
I think it's 4 pages. So we've got our eggs done. Of course, they'll sink a little bit. It looks like I have little pit holes. I'll have to eat that one because I touched it. Okay. Okay, we drained our turkey. This is actually going to be pretty easy because now you just add water and your spices and you let it go. Just kind of let it simmer for a little bit. I could have actually made my hummus while I was doing this because then, that would have been even more time efficient. See? Renee would be like, because she would tell me that, you could have made this, and this together. She's a caterer.
Mm-hmm.
So, she knows how to do all this stuff. But that's okay. We all have our own gifts and things that we are great at. It's taken me a while to learn how to cook and to cook healthy. So don't expect to get it overnight. Let's see. I gotta throw my onion in there. Actually, I gotta take the meat out first because I gotta. Oh no. I gotta put the onion in. My onion. My soap back on. Why didn't it right? There we go. Okay, again, medium-high heat. Onion. I've already chopped this up. This is sweet onion. And there is half a cup in here. Now, I heard this story. I don't know how it's true, but I think it's probably pretty true. It's not really a story, but kind of a fact. That people who need things to measure, they're more of a baker than a cook is, because a cook can just throw anything together and it'll taste great. So my mom and my brother are cooks. I'm a baker. I have to have a recipe. If it says a half a cup, it's got to be half a cup. Unless I've cooked it enough to where I know and I can just throw stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually pretty good at being able to know how much things are, how much a cup is, and all that kind of stuff just by hand measurements and things like that. But I love baking bread. I have not baked bread in a long time, so it's been quite a while. Like I think it's been 5 or 6 years. I just haven't had time to make it. I mean, I make the good, homemade from scratch. If I use a bread machine, which I've used my mom's, it doesn't turn out, so I have to make it by scratch. The only thing I don't do is mill the flour. And the sugar and stuff like that, but yeah. So we're going to make sure we get some of the onions cooked in here. And of course with the onions, you can tell if you're starting off with your onions first, onions will turn a translucent color, kind of like a see-through translucent color. That means that they're cooked. That's pretty basic with all onions. Let me see. So, got that. Seasoning packet. Water. How much water do we need? 3/4 cup of water. like I said, this is seasoning. This is seasoning. It's 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 3/4 teaspoons of salt, and like I said, I use Himalayan salt. Half teaspoon cumin, 1 teaspoon minced garlic, the dried. I use dried. 1.5 teaspoons minced onion, which I use dried, and that's what this mixture is. Of course, this is like, I think I could put like 4 or 5 servings in this, I think. And I just put everything in here and just mix it all up. And I'm gonna go, maybe like, let me see, 2, 3, I'd say what, 3 tablespoons? 1, 2, yeah, about 3 tablespoons of this. And yes, the spoon I'm using is a tablespoon. It's not a teaspoon. I could have actually used that, but hey. A big spoon like this, that is a tablespoon. I'm sorry to tell you. That's not a teaspoon. So just mix this. Get it all in here. And actually, you just have to basically let it simmer. Watch it, stir it once in a while. And my greens out here, I put on. This makes 4 servings. So you're just going to take 1/4 of it and put it on the salad. And we'll do that in a little bit when this gets nice and cooked. Oops. And so, to this, you can add salsa and avocado to the eggs, and you can also add it to the turkey. This is, I bought some already made salsa. I've looked at the ingredients. There's really nothing in here that's not fresh. Let's see. Vinegar, lime, scotch. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, the only thing in here that I would probably question is cane sugar, but I'm sure they don't use so much that, I mean, you can't, cane sugar is better than some other sugars we have out there. But, let's see. Fresh is always better, but sometimes I don't have time to do that. Ooh, I have a cabbage bowl. Did I forget my garlic? No. I was thinking I need garlic for it. Oh, because it's already in the thing. Okay. Yeah, I think out loud. Hey, my philosophy is, if you talk out loud and you answer yourself, you're fine. There are no psychological problems there. It's normal. I don't care if you agree with me or not. I have to think out loud. Okay. This is the bestest tool ever! Like I say that with almost all of my kitchen stuff. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. It's an avocado. This I got from little thing, Pampered Chef. I don't know. I haven't had Pampered Chef in a long time. But just go through and I slice my avocado. Look at this. Pop it over here. That. Now, avocados. If you don't know how to pick avocados, of course my mom had to teach me this. they're green, they're not ripe. You can get them, but you need to let them set and wait, because they're not ripe. Now when they turn a brownish color like this and they're soft, not mushy soft, they're a firm soft. I don't know, is that a good way to explain it? A firm soft? It's done. It'll look nice and pretty like this. That's actually about as much as I need right now. Although, I love avocados, so. You know, avocado, it's good to have a half an avocado every day. Avocado. Every day. It's got really healthy fats in it, and it's good for your brain. So, yeah, half an avocado every day. And at home, what I'll do is I'll take, I know it's only, like I said, only half an avocado, but I will take a whole avocado. I'll take some lemon or lime juice. I prefer lime juice. I'll take some lime juice, salt and pepper, and just eat it like that. Mix it up. Sometimes I'll put a sweetener on it. Depends on if I'm craving something sweet. I'll put some stevia, just a little bit, just to give just a little bit of that sweetness. Just to get your, you know, your savor and your sweet and your sour, and, you know, yeah, it's really good. My friend of mine gave me that recipe. So just mix it up. I'm sure you could have more salsa, but that's all I had for right now, so I'm good. So all we're gonna do is wait for this to cook up. You just want to make sure there's not going to be any more liquid left. It's going to take a little bit of time. Look at how yummy that looks. Seriously?
Smells good.
I know, doesn't it? And I'm sure you could probably add, you know, I'm sure you could probably add more vegetables to this too. Probably throw some peppers in there, and I don't know, what else could go in there? Peppers and, you know, I don't know. That's all I can think of right now. I'm not being very creative. Yeah. I needed this. What was I supposed to use this in? Oh, you know what? I was supposed to use it for my eggs, but I used it dry. That's why. I have extra coconut oil. We'll use this one. Okay. So see, the water's still in there. Pop it out because you don't want to spill it. No burning. See how well these pop out. Okay, they're not going to be pretty, but that's okay, they taste good. I'm not about presentation right now. This is not chopped. This is not any type of
This is no
Food
professional
Network's
cooking show.
show.
This is just
This is basic education of how to eat healthy and what to eat and how quickly. Now this just didn't, there we go. See, you can have like 3 of these babies. With, I mean, seriously, with some fruit. I should have brought some fruit put on there. A hand fruits of fruit. See, look at that. Want one? Boys, you want some
There you go.
food?
oh, heck yeah, I'm getting one of those.
Are they still hot?
No, they're perfect. That's actually really good. What are you talking?
Want one, Kevin?
That's good stuff.
done. Look at that. And this is, again, this is 4 servings. I usually actually put more spinach on there. I usually have it piled up. And another good recipe that I do that Renee gave me is if you really like spaghetti, which I do, put spaghetti on it, spaghetti sauce on it with vegetables. That is really good. And if you want to, I don't like, I don't know, I don't like meatballs or meat. I mean, I'll eat it with meat, but I don't have to have it. Sometimes I prefer spaghetti without it. That's just me. So that's like a quarter. What do you do, seriously? That's good food. And then, like with the drops, that helps you with your satiety. So you can eat this and not feel, you'll feel full quicker, and it'll last longer where you don't feel hungry. So this is my presentation today. The good food that I eat, pretty reasonable in price. And like I said, this will last me, what, at least 4 days. I have other recipes that I use during the week that I usually, like on Sunday. Usually my Sundays are a day off. Like the other day I had Thursday off. I'll normally, I'll cook pretty much for the whole week. These you can throw in the refrigerator. These will stay for about a week. That meat will stay for a week. This will stay. Wow, you can throw this in the freezer. Like I said, I make a double batch. I'll throw some in the freezer. This will last me at least a week. So, I mean, I've got food here that I like, that I know is on the approved food list, that I've made myself. Everything is fresh, and it'll last me a week. I mean, there are times I'll take hummus and pop it on top of an egg and go. I mean, if I'm in a hurry, I just grab these and I go. I'll grab 3 of them and go. And some fruit or something. Apple, some berries, something like that. Oh, we forgot these. Look at that. This makes it even better. That's what makes it a taco salad. Yum, yum, yum. Hey, Ethan, we forgot to put these on your stuff. Just try it out. Tastes even better. See, oh, I didn't do too bad in presentation. I think it looks nice. Hey, works for me. Hooked on phonics works for me. Hey, hooked on phonics is awesome. That's how I learned how to read. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to join me next